Okay, there was David Dallas, and joining us here, Steve-O, how are you, man?
I'm great, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How are you enjoying your time in New Zealand so far?
New Zealand's a blast, man. I haven't been right here that much, but I've been like all over the place doing different stuff, and so far so good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you been to New Zealand before?
I have a couple times.
And what have you been?
We filmed Wild Boys here.
Yeah.
And I came here 7 years ago on my last tour.
Yeah. And Wild Boys is a show, sort of you and Chris taking on a bunch of animals. And now you're a vegan. How have you sort of changed your... What made you change your mind on that?
You know, the reality of it was that, at the end of my run with drugs and alcohol, I was like hearing voices and seeing like these crazy hallucinations and stuff. It was like these spirits, you know, and like this voice in my ear told me like at one point, you know, you're gonna have to answer for that, you know. And all of a sudden I got really afraid of having to answer for all the suffering that I caused, you know. And so it made me quit eating meat out of fear. And shortly after that, Knoxville and the guys had this intervention on me, and they locked me up in a psychiatric ward. Then I went to rehab, and in this process of getting sober, I got hip to the idea of replacing fear with faith and love, you know?
Yeah.
Which probably sounds a little bit weird coming from me, but ultimately I arrived at the conclusion that I'm a happier guy if I'm more compassionate in my lifestyle.
Yeah.
And so once I started looking at it that way, I thought, man, I can do more, you know? And I became completely vegan, and I love it. I really do.
Yeah. How do you? I suppose you changed your entire lifestyle.
Big time.
How do people sort of react to that now that you're not so crazy extreme?
I can be pretty crazy, man. Like, yeah. If you look at the Nightline news tonight, like you'll see some pretty wild stuff. If you come to Town Hall tomorrow night, you'll see some really crazy stuff.
What kind of stuff are we going to see on Nightline tonight? Balls on...
Yeah, like, it's just, I told them if I staple my balls to both legs, I call it the butterfly. But if I mash my wiener into itself and I pull my scrotum up over it and staple it to my stomach, that's called the turtle. You know?
Do you have a preference on the on which
The
one?
turtle's more conservative for the family viewing audience of Nightline News.
Yeah.
I figured I'd go with the more conservative turtle.
Yeah.
And you know, like, you'll have to see it, man. But I guess, you know, your scrotum's got, like, you know, all these, like, capillaries, I guess. I really hit one.
Yeah.
And,
this round. You just did it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I mean, it stopped bleeding now, and it's all good. But yeah, blood was coming out like crazy, so I was putting, like, ball sack blood all over my face, like, quite a spectacle.
What made you first attempt that stunt? Because is that just trying to take things to the ultimate level?
Sure, man. I started off with like office staplers, just doing like different, like little, like, you know, staple my arm or my butt, and it just it's like everything else, man. It got pushed further and further.
Yeah. Hey, let's play a music video by Lady Gaga. Are you a fan of Gaga?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
This is the new one from Lady Gaga. It's called Judas, and we're back talking more crazy stunts and antics with Steve-O. Amazing.